Hello and welcome everyone. Myself Arpita Suresh Gaikwad. I'm the student of Electronics and Telecommunication branch and a coordinator of Page Portal. Today we are gathered here to conduct a second activity, that is pre-topic talk. So what is pre-topic talk? Students have been given some topics beforehand and they have to speak on it for 2 minutes. This helps students to inculcate their confidence within themselves and knowledge too. So now you would be thinking that what points should be involved in this topic. So firstly, you have to introduce the topic. That is, you have to tell the introduction. Second thing, you have to tell the effects of the topic on the country and society. Third point, you have to give the contribution. What contribution is yours towards the topic and what solutions can be given through it. And lastly, you have to conclude it. So, okay, we'll start now. I'd like to call upon Vishal Kamble for his speech. Over to you, Vishal.
Thank you. Uh, Good afternoon, one and all present here. I'm going to express my view through my speech on education system in India. Education can make people easy to lead but difficult to drive. Also, it make easy to govern but impossible to enslave. This is true that without education, the man the man is shaped better than an animal. Thus, true education is drawing out of the mental faculties and it is essential for leading a happy life. Now, India has a great heritage of knowledge. For many years, knowledge has been flowing throughout. Many scientists, mathematicians, astronomers, and other professionals have done made many inventions through education. And the Indian education system is undoubtable one of the oldest education system in the world. Now we see that there is many peoples, many students cannot take education, so we encourage them to take education for their better life, and our contribution is to make our village to improve our village school in better position, and that's why we we make a more mathematician, physician, astronomer through this school. Thank you.
Thank you, Vishal. That was great. Now I request Atharva Nirphal to give his speech. Over to you, Atharva.
Thank you, Arpita. Good morning, everyone. I am discussing the impact of technology. So, according to my opinion, advantages and disadvantages are the two sides of the same coin. If you have the advantages of something, then there will be disadvantages also. Now, talking about the advantages of technology, taking the recent example, that is, it helps a lot during a pandemic as due to lockdown, everything was closed. But the thing which had helped is only technology. It help us in reducing the time as well as to waste or precise the time for paying bills in tickets reservation for appointments, appointments to doctor, etc. There are various things which it had helped. That is, we can accomplish our work within few seconds. During the winter season, the air in Delhi become more polluted due to stubble burning. Technology helps in purifying this air too. Next is technology had helped us to reach even to the other planets also. There are various more examples in which technology had played in a major role. Now coming to disadvantages. Because of this, we all busy in our technical equipments like mobile. We don't spend our time with our family. Next, because of technology, many people have to leave their job. There is a lack of employment in our country. Humans are replaced by machines in big factories. We have left our culture. Humans are become lazy nowadays. Technology is the mother of bombs, guns, missiles, etc., which is very dangerous for humankind. Biggest example of this is the nuclear drop in Hiroshima as well as in Nagasaki in Japan. We can see the effect of that now even after 70 years. Now, according to my opinion, we should use technology in a limited way, like parents should restrict towards their children's. They should scold them for excess use of mobile. We should use our mindset for try to find the solutions on any problem. We should use technology at least. Like we use search everything on the Google if there's a small calculation. We used to calculate, according to me, we should first use our mind, then depend on the technology. Thank you.
Very good, Atharva. Thank you so much. Now I request Chinmay Kulkarni for giving his speech. Over to you, Chinmay.
Hello everyone, I am Chinmay Kulkarni. I am here to share my views on the topic impact of social media on human behavior and society. So, social media is an online platform where we can share our thoughts, information, pictures and videos. We all use it in our day-to-day life. It has become an integral part of our lives. Never before humans were connected to each other as in today's world. There are various social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. We all use it in our day-to-day life. We all use them to communicate and socialize locally as well as globally. Even the corporate world have jumped into the bandwagon where companies have started advertising, selling goods and services online, answering queries, etc. As the popularity of social media has spread all over the world, it has got mixed opinion on how it affects the human behavior and society. So, how does social media affect human behavior and society? To answer this question, we have to look both at its positive as well as negative sides. Social media has reduced the size of the world into a global village where people can interact with each other just by a click of a button. With these interactions, young people can acquire a lot of knowledge and information through which they can be exposed to a lot of variety of opportunities waiting for them out there. This is the best platform to uh, to showcase their talents and in various fields. On the flip side, it is an unregulated forum which has no morals or laws to abide. This too much use of social media may also lead to addiction. Today, we see a lot of people sitting right next to each other, staring at their mobile phones rather than having a conversation. Spending a lot of time on social media also causes a lot of health issues like stress, anxiety, sleeplessness, etc. Apart from this, so cyberbullying is one of the major drawback of social media. So, to conclude, as Albert Einstein has said, I fear the technology will surpass human interaction. The world will have full of idiots. Social media can be used to know whatever is happening around the world, but we may use it in a good way or we may get trapped. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chinmay. Now I'd like to request Hritik Kale for giving his speech.
So, good afternoon, guys. My topic is Android versus iOS, which is better. So, the majority of the smartphone users use either Android or iOS, and Android and iOS basically are operating system used in smartphones. And Android is used by more than 2.5 billion people across the world, whereas iPhones is used by 1.5 billion people across the world. So, Android has an edge over this, and the Android operating system is used by many phones such as Redmi, Micro, Max, etc. Whereas iOS is selectively only used by iPhones. So there is a gap, a much gap between the smartphone used by Android smartphone used by it. So many Android phones are affordable and can be bought by middle class people and also by students. And iPhones are expensive and not affordable to so many people. But iPhones are more secure when compared to an Android phone. iPhone does not allow third-party apps to install, whereas Android allows it, and it can, and Android phones allows third-party APK files to install in our phone, but iPhone doesn't allow it. And for normal people, Android Android give complete control. iPhone give complete control over the phone, whereas Android doesn't give complete control over the phone. Like we have to root our phone to have complete control. And also in iPhone there is no back button there, so it is very difficult to navigate in iPhone as compared to Android. And transfer of files to laptop or other phone is much easier for Android phones as compared to iPhones. And so I will conclude by saying Android and iOS are both are good platform. Based on our requirement and preferences, we can choose either one of the operating system to use. If you want some affordable phone with the ability to personalize it, you can go with Android phone. Thank you.
Very good, Hritik. It was great. Thank you. Now I request Omkar Deshmukh for giving his views on his topic. Over to you, Omkar. Omkar.
Sorry, I have unmuted. Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to discuss my point, which is artificial intelligence, pros and cons. Uh, Firstly, I would like to in introduction to my point. Artificial intelligence means what is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is a branch of computer science in which machines are built in such a way that to perform a task which certainly needs human intelligence. For example, we can see the Siri, Alexa, such as smart assistants, also self-driving cars, also Netflix recommendation, which is also a technology by artificial intelligence. So there are many companies in technology such as Serium and Hi Marley, which are working on the artificial intelligence. Let me um, tell you the cons and pros of AI system. The first pro of AI system is means this technology can't tired and figured out easily because various programming in there. Therefore, the laborious work can be do by this technology, and with the great responsibility. Also, the digital assistants are there, which helps a lot in a daily day-to-day or activities, and we can travel the world with the help of Google Maps. Also, we can see in the Google Photos there are they create a particular folder of a person with recognition of their faces, and also the Siri which we use in the mobiles. Uh, this technology helps a lot in our day-to-day lives. Also, the rational decision maker, which helps to decide a particular task. This technology helps in the healthcare field a lot, and also the another advantages of these technologies in critical situation or risky situation. The scientists uses this type of machines in bottom of the oceans to study the marine lives, etc. Let move towards the con. As always said that every coin has two sides. Mm, so AI does. The first con of AI system is, of course, high cost. Every new technology has high cost. AI means apart from the technology, this technology has maintenance and repair must repair have a very high cost with and also no improvement with the experience in this system, because machine can't be improvised with the experience. They only commanded to do something, means particular task, and they have to means they only do this task. And yes, and also they can't be cope up with the environment, means they can't be change their decision with the with changing environment. And also creativity is not the part of AI system, means they can't be, machine can't be creative. And through the but they can be designing, means used to design and create something in the something project. And uh, the most important con is the unemployment, because various companies are adapting the AI system. And human in future, human can be uh, means they don't add their skills, then they can be replaced with the with machines. And the last con I would like to say that with increasing the automation and increasing um, automizing the more digital work is there, then the human laziness will be increase in the society. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Omkar. It was informative. Then nextly, I'll request Sagar Nivargi for giving his speech. Over to you, Sagar.
Hello, good afternoon to everyone. My name is Sagar Nivargi. I am from TY today my topic name is Aim of My Life. Aim of my life is to become a successful and proficient software engineer. Software engineering is a very respected field of information technology due to the opportunity that exists in this field. Nowadays, most industrial sectors needs computers and its usage is only increasing by the day. The typical role of software engineer is to make things easy by developing or producing programs that can be helpful for different sectors. It is crucial in getting hold of all available resources to make the best solution for all types of problems. It is also important to get the latest software upgrades for all applications so that they stay up to date. Software engineering can help me to realize my dream of making my place in a competitive environment that is there in the corporate market. Thank you.
Thank you, Sagar. Very good. Now, next, I request Satyam Agarwal for giving a speech. Satyam, over to you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. My name is Satyam Agarwal. I am from TYENTC. First of all, my topic is my role model. First of all, I would like to thank to authority to giving me chance. I'm feeling very lucky to having the chance to speak about my role model. Actually, I'm feeling very lucky because of currently I'm in third year and I'm speaking about the role model who has the 20 years of the professional experience. Mm, his name, he's very philanthropist, uh, philanthropist and world's professional IT industries, whose name is Mr. Vimal Daga sir. He is the HR and the founder of the Linux World Private Limited company. He has about the 20 years of great experience. He has about the 15 plus 15 plus global certification exams qualified. He has worked about in the 20 of the uh, 20 of the computer languages like C++, Java, Python, JavaScript, PHP, Dart, Scala, Golang. Many of the database he has worked in. He has about 20 plus technologies he worked like artificial intelligence, machine learning, mm, uh, AWS cloud computing, IoT, automation technologies like DevOps, like many of the databases he have worked. He has created many of the great real world projects and provided to the Indian industrialist. And he has many of the clients such as Amazon, Google, IBM, TCS, Wipro, Infosys as of being the professionalist. He has 20 years of experience. Uh, what the thing I liked in Mr. Vimal Daga sir, he's the great philanthropist. Uh, why? Because he has 20 years of experience, but what he had gained in his 20 years of experience, he'd like to return back to the community, so that he laid down the one community, that is IISc Rise community, through which he distribute his all knowledge, which he had taken in during the 20 years of experience, and provide also the certification exams training, like Red Hat certification, Red Hat cloud computation, uh, Red Hat machine learning trainings, as well as AWS training in of the minimum cost. Mm, just one thing I would say about my mentor. Though he has a great experience, great knowledge, but he does not have his proud. He want to return back to the community. To conclude my today's topic, I would say one thing, that India is developing country, and the India so that India needs much more bigger developer to develop itself. So I would say the Vimal Daga is most biggest developer, because he is developing um, thousands of engineer per year by giving such a knowledge in the minimum cost. Thank you so much.
Good, Satyam. Thank you so much. Now I request Yogesh Swami for giving his views on his topic. Over to you, Yogesh.
Hello everyone, I am Yogesh Swami and my topic is electric vehicles. First we will see what are electric vehicles. An electric vehicle is a vehicle that contains electric engines and requires a battery and electricity. So the questions arrive, why we need electric vehicles? With the increasing rate of pollution and global warming, it becomes inevitable to switch on conventional sources of energy. Our dependence on oil has continuously exploited the earth. Oil is a major cause of pollution as it emits harmful gases which are toxic to the environment, flora and fauna. Now it's time to change our addiction to oil by using non-conventional sources of energy like electricity. In our vehicle, we can prevent the emission of harmful gases in the environment. Now we will see advantages of electric vehicles. First one is a no gas required and no pollution. During the fuel-based vehicles, we are spend lots of money on petrol and diesel. But with the electric vehicles, this cost can be avoided. In a petrol or diesel-powered vehicle, power is produced by burning the fuel inside the engine. Due to this process, many harmful gases are released in the environment. Second one is a smooth and noiseless driving. In petrol or diesel vehicle, dozens of rotating parts are present inside the engine. In order to produce power, they have to constantly move and hitting each other. This makes lots of sound and vibration. And electric vehicles does not have lots of moving parts. The only moving part is the electric motor for spin the vehicle, which produces a noiseless and vibration-free driving experience. Third one is a low maintenance and money saving. Electric vehicles run on electric motors, and there is no need to lubricate the engine. Owning an electric vehicle is much more effective than owning petrol or diesel powered vehicles. In India, fuel is costlier than electricity. So these are the advantages of electric vehicles. Then let's see the disadvantages of electric vehicles. Short driving range and long recharge time. The electric vehicle is limited by range and speed. If you are planning to go on long distance travel in your electric vehicle, maybe you have a lot of problems in your journey. Second one is charging station. In India, charging stations are not present everywhere. If you want to go on long drive through electric vehicles, then in case you have to think twice. In case of petrol or diesel vehicle, we don't have to worry a lot about fuel stations, because fuel stations are present all over the India. So it's all about electric vehicles. Thank you.
Thank you, Yogesh. It was informative. Now, last but not the least, I request Vijay Ausare for giving his speech. Vijay, over to you.
Okay. Thank you, Arpita. Uh, okay. So my topic is how to deal with cyber attacks. So is that cyber attack. So cyber stealing means someone's data. It is a cyber attack. So why it is needed? So we will see that when someone attacks, cyber attack is there. So there is software as well as hardware and electronics damage of machines. So there are different types of means cyber attacks. So first we will see one by one. First is phishing. It is in this cyber attacks. Person uses fake email IDs and other stuff like calls or spam. So what happens when person sends fake email ID that you have to change your password for security reason, and whenever we means change password from there, they get data from SQL database, and in that SQL database, and they get access to our any media, any our ID. So that's our phishing about phishing. And second one is malware. So in this malware, it is activated when we download and run it. Means it is program which actually disables our antiviruses and block our activities. So it is when we download any software or any code from net, which is unofficially means we use crack versions of software that may cause malwares. Then ransomware. In this files are encrypted. Means, our .txt file extension is changed to another extension that we can access these files, and they ask for monies or monies for this. Then comes Trojan. In this, it is form of malware also. So in this activity, when activities are activated when we install and run the software, so it actually disables our downloaded antivirus software firstly, and then downloads another malware from net. So another is DDoS attack, distributed of service attack. It is not basically means handled by it can be handled by IT professionals. So in a nutshell, we can see that means we can say that how to deal with this various types of attacks. So first thing we need to consider that we have to use security softwares, antiviruses, and we don't have to react, or we have to check that this email or call is not spam or any phishing attack. And if you are concerned, or we are attacked by any person, so we have to contact IT companies. And and other thing is backup our files offline. Means we have to store our files offline in at one storage, so we can whenever we are attacked, we can access that files. Some files are more sensitive, that needs to more security, so we have to store that files offline, in offline, like SD cards, other things. So another thing is whenever they ask for money, don't pay it, wait and ask to IT professionals, ask for helps. Another thing is update browsers regularly, so that it will help you to uh, uh, get more secure, as well as update operating systems. And second last is never run applications. Means never download any games. We have seen that many students download game, and they got viruses from the game, and they destroy. Okay, that's all from my side. Thank you. Thank you, Arpita.
Thank you, Vijay. So, guys, lastly, I would like to thank all of you for giving your efforts, your time, and support to me. Now, I declare that your second activity is over. We'll soon meet for the third activity. Thank you.